Animals stay in human form. Body man, nobody like work. But you must hustle if you want job. If no finish, they won't fight us. If them they run, them no fit catch up. I know they form say I too righteous. No con they form say you too like us. You no get the time for the hate and the bad energy. Come on mind on my money. Make you dance like broccoli. Steady green like broccoli. Steady on my grind, oh yeah, what they want telling me. Could you not my fantasy? They want to check if my timing no wrong. But it they rush well, it be much. Now gotta make my time be the rush. The kind money we touch, yeah. It they rush well, it be much. No be hype, everybody they crush. There's no darling with us.
Hi guys, welcome back to This Your Way I Like It and You Like It, isn't it? So before we get into the actual video of what we have planned for you today, we will deal with some housekeeping issues first. So firstly, have you guys liked, have you guys shared, have you guys subscribed to This Your Way I Like It? Have you? If you haven't, this is your opportunity, because now is the accepted time, isn't it? Secondly, how have you guys been? How has 2024 been treating you guys so far? Let me tell you something. January for me has been definitely January, because it's like I cannot believe it's 3/4 way like into January already. Like what? Like guys, I feel like, you know, when I was younger, they would normally say January is a hard month because it's the month right after Christmas and we've been spending all our money on presents and all of these things, and so they like to say like, oh, you need to minimize, you need to cut down, or because January takes long. But let me tell you something, January isn't here to stay. Apparently 2024 isn't here to stay. 2024 is telling us I am here for a good time, not a long time. And I think that we should incorporate what 2024 is telling us, and we should do it with our lives in 2024. Yes, how we should change, how we should adapt, how we should, you know, maneuver through life in 2024 as, you know, soft girls, soft boys, independent people, you know, looking forward to our better selves in 2024. Because January has, listen, I have been so busy in January thus far has been such a roller coaster, and I don't know why. It's just a couple days into the year, man. What? Give me a break, man. Give me a break. Anyways, I needed to make this video really like soon. I needed to make this video like since the first week in January, because it's like telling us how we're going to divide our year and how we're going to make plans to become our better selves in 2024. But guys, I'm only doing it now, but it is better late than never, isn't it? So we're just going to get into the video, and I hope that you guys really learned something from this, and I hope that you incorporate it into your life also. You know, like whenever challenges come, you know, you have this thing that you set in stone, and if a challenge arises, then you just adapt. Yeah, so 2024 is going to be a great year, so let us get into the video. Yeah, let us do that. So, setting the foundation for this video, I will use one of the theorists from back in the day. His name is Abraham Maslow. Most of you guys must have heard about him, but I really love this guy and I really love this theory, and I think it has helped me a lot in my growth and development. And that is the course I really listen. You see how things entice. So basically, I learned about this guy in growth and development when I was at USC alma mater. So I learned about him and I fell in love with his theory, and I'm going to try and break it down for you as best as I can, because I'm not an expert on these things, but his theory has helped me a whole lot. And so I'll try to, you know, see how I can tie it for us to, you know, reach our not transcendent self, but our actualized self. Yeah, we will start the process of meeting our actualized self in 2024, and this is the video that I was listen, I've been so busy. I don't know how January is doing this, but this video was supposed to be posted like since the first or the second week in January, so that we can get the ball rolling, but it is better late than never, as I said. Yeah, basically history explain human beings and their basic needs. Not a big fancy thing, you know, basic everyday thing. It suggests that at different levels in our lives we need different things. Yeah, so as a child, you would need your parents to mold and guide you, isn't it? As an adult, you would depend or rely on you belief system that you have grown up to adapt and learn. But no, scratch that. I know thinking I need my parents throughout life. I don't know why I just say that. Anyways, so you need your parents as a child. I think I need my parents as an adult, because listen, listen, when I was back home, it's just because I moved to the UK now, it's like I have this a little bit more independence. But how to say this, listen, when I was back home, I would be, mommy, what I need to say, mommy, is why I say when I call these people for this job. Like, you know, like little things, like every little thing I call in. And even to this day in the afternoons, or if I get a problem, I go on phone, mommy. Yes, so not even as a child you need your parents. I think we always need your parents. And to those persons who, oh my gosh, those persons who don't have the parents, or who doesn't have a really good relationship with their parents, I empathize with you. And I don't know if you can reconnect. If you can't, I don't feel lost, but it's just, I think that we need our parents. But that's not the that's not the gist of this conversation. It is basically about us reaching our actualized self. And he is saying that at different levels in our lives, we have different needs. And so as a child, I'll just use that as an analogy. As a child, yes, you need your parents. As an adolescent, you need friends. And this is where you have to say, well, hey, I will choose right or I'll choose wrong. I'll choose the friends that will lead me astray, or I'll choose the friends that will help me grow. You know, this is how at different levels we need different things. As in your dating life, you now have a chance to say, this person will work for me, this person wouldn't work for me. In marriage, you would say, okay, this will work in the marriage, this wouldn't work. So at different levels in our lives, we need different things. And basically his theory is just about human motivation and us motivating ourselves and trying to reach our actual potential, yeah, and our best self. Yeah, so he broke it down into like different areas. And if we just like Google it, we will see, if we just Google Maslow hierarchy of needs, we will just see it like in a pyramid, and it is there. And so I will just try to break them down quickly for us so we can have a foundation of what we'll be talking about today in this video. So he talked about physiological needs, and our physiological needs are basically food, clothing, shelter, sex, excretion, sleep, you know, the basic things that we need to do in everyday life as human beings. Then he talked about safety and security, which in it's being safe in oneself, it is being employed, it is having the resources to carry out daily activities depending on what you do as an individual. Talking about health, it's talk about property. You know, as these days everybody fighting for land, house and car. Anyway, so he talked about having those things, and these are some of the things that will help us to reach our actual potential, our full best self. Yeah. Also, he talked about love and belonging, and this is the one that, oh my gosh, we love this one so much. You see, love and belonging, especially the part when he talked about intimacy. So in love and belonging, he talks about having good friendships, having a good family setting, and he talked about intimacy here. And guys, we have been talking about intimacy. Listen, I don't know if we've been talking about this, but since I have been more active on social media, it's like the intimacy topic, they have so much of grooves. I don't know who to follow, yes? Because one person telling me to manipulate, and next telling me to do. Listen, I don't have the time. All they do the dating. All you can tell me how it is out there, because I don't have the time. Yes, I be to January and a half when I drunk it in work. Much less the rest of the year. Anyways, so we love to talk about intimacy, we love to talk about love and belonging, yes, but I think that yes, we can talk about intimacy and love and belonging, but we must prioritize it. Yes, it is not the thing that is making us our better self. This is just one aspect of one of the needs that Maslow has been talking about. If we neglect the others, then you can't want to reach your actual potential or your better self, but you neglecting all the rest, like the other four, and you just focusing on one. So yes, we can talk about intimacy, yes, we can talk about having relationships and how we can get this person to like us and all these things. But guys, try and see how best you can foster self in 2024. Yes. Then he talked about esteem, which is about having confidence in yourself and having confidence in others, you know, and achievements and having respect for people and people having respect for you. You know, that is talking about how you esteem yourself, how the world sees you, how society sees you, how you see society, and things like that. Then he talked about the thing that we're going to talk about today, which is self-actualization. And once you get these other four aspects like down packed, then this is the part where you now become a role model, I think to say, as in now you have this morale that people look up to you. You have this creative mindset. You can like problem solve, and you don't have like prejudices against things. You know what I mean? You just like balance and you accept facts for what they are. So when he talked about these things, it's like this. When they broke this down in growth and development for me, it was like from then I was just like in love with this theory, because it's like little things that I can do to make myself better. And I think if I can do it, you can do it. Because if you know me as a child, guys, listen. So if I can do it, I think you guys can do it also. So we won't talk about transcendence. He also talked about that, but that's like the highest of, you know, reaching your full self, where you know, like, you know, you have some people in this life, you just see them and it's just be like, this person's so calm, this person's so like, I want to be this person, you know, like this person, you want them to be your role model now. So that is reaching the level of transcendence, where human beings in general respect everything, and they have a love for everything, and they can relate to everything. And then they have these little, you know, these little motivation that they can give you. Man, I think them people, them in our level. Yes. So guys, we're going to talk about self-actualization and how we can meet that full potential, like how we can start the journey of reaching our full potential. It might take years, it might take months for some people, but we will try and start to do that within the year 2024. Okay, so guys, come along with me as we delve into the aspect of loving self, being soft girls, being soft boys, standing on business, holding people accountable. Yes, holding people accountable, you know, and reciprocating energies. Yes, all while having our independence. Yes, not that we're not going to, like me, I like my independence, yeah, but when we're going to talk about love and belonging a little bit, when I get into that realm of being in a relationship, I don't want to, how to say that, I don't want to be this independent woman, because I want to live in my femininity. I want my femininity to like exudate, like come out of my pores, you know what I mean? So guys, let us talk about love, not love, let us what let us talk about self-actualization and how we're going to reach our full potential, and how we're going to motivate self in 2024 and beyond. Yes, like my alma mater says, beyond excellent. I always love that saying. So yes guys, let us get into the video. So what is self-actualization? Self-actualization is reaching your full potential and becoming the best. Guys, the best. Is best as a word? I don't think so. It is reaching the best version of yourself. Yeah? It is all about personal growth and living a life that aligns with your belief systems and values, and having nobody change them. Let me tell all you, I had like a little testimony. 2023, the end of 2023 is like I shifted a little bit from my belief systems. And guys, I will discuss this when it comes to mental health. Guys, stick to your belief systems. You know what I'm saying? Stick to the things that you believe, your core values, and the things that you learn from childhood and that you want to portray in adulthood. I'm telling you guys, stick to them. Because if you don't, then you find yourself in a riffraff of should I do this, should I not do this? And that's not how you read self-actualization. That's fighting against self. And this year we're fighting against self, we're fighting against enemies. The Bible said we wrestle not against flesh and blood, and you are flesh and blood, isn't it? We fight against principalities and powers and rulers of darkness in high places. That's what we fight against. We're fighting against self in 2024. So it is self-actualization, is reaching your fullest potential, basically your personal growth, living a life that aligns with your personal beliefs and values. Yes, and as I said before, in a society that deals with love and belonging the most, it's not that I want us to neglect love and belonging, but this year let us, I think it's because God made us emotional beings, like really, really emotional beings. And women, oh my gosh. But this year, like, channel your emotions into self, not into others. Because let me ask you a question. Channeling your emotions into others, have it benefited you in any way, shape, or form? Has it? If it hasn't, then it's time to change that. Yeah, and that's why I'm telling you, channel your emotions into self this year. And by doing this, you will see like a better self. You will feel fulfilled. You will find a sense of purpose. If you do these things, you will say, well, man, I didn't know I had this. I didn't know I had this in me. Channel it into self, guys. That's why I'm telling you. So the first thing we need to do when becoming self-actualized is to cultivate a sense or a system of self-awareness. And how do we do that, guys? How do you become self-aware? Like, some people just walk around not knowing themselves, and I don't understand that, because you must know yourself. But everybody don't have that mindset as us or as somebody else. Not that we're better than people, because we're better than nobody. God seen us as one. Yeah, some people just think that they higher, some people think that they lower. Yes, but we have to think like that sometimes, just because of how the world works and how you want things for yourself. But it doesn't mean that you're better than nobody. Okay, so how are we going to like be self-aware? The first thing you're doing is that you pay attention to your own belief. I keep saying that, pay attention to your own belief systems and your values, and what truly matters to you as an individual. Hear what I'm saying? What truly matters to you as an individual. Be honest with yourself. Don't say, man, I could do this. I know you can't do it. Be honest with yourself. Say, man, this, yeah, you think you're doing this thing right? And if you answer is no, you're stopping directly, You're rethinking your values, you're rethinking the thing that you're doing, and you're changing it. And you're changing it daily. You're not changing it rash. You can say, man, for instance, I have this thing that I want to do. Like, I want to learn to do an eyelash, and I can't do it. What I'm going to do, I'm going to seek ways on how I can get it done. Yeah, so it's like being honest with yourself, embracing your strengths and your weaknesses, if you know what I mean. So the two combines. It's like being honest. I know I can't do this eyelash, but I will embrace it, and it will become a strength rather than a weakness. Or as it is a weakness now, I will make it into a strength. Yeah. Then surround yourself with supportive and genuine people. This one. Surround yourself with supportive and genuine people. That I cannot emphasize on this enough, of surrounding yourself with genuine people. Support who supports you in 2024. You might say, oh, that's harsh and whatever, but guys, if people ain't reciprocating energies in 2024, let me tell all you, this is the part to say this mantra. What is the mantra for 2024? It is what? It is soft. It is independence. It is standing on business. That is holding self and people accountable. Okay? And it is reciprocating. If you cannot find a crowd that reciprocates your energies, you leave it. You leave it instantaneously. You leave it. Yes, you leave it instantly. Yeah. So guys, surround yourself with genuine people who have your best interests at heart, and you having their best interests at heart. Okay, engage yourself in activities like journaling, going on trips, meditating, doing all of these things that will, embrace self and make you cultivate this immense awareness of self. You know, these are the things that will help us to say, well, man, this thing is not for me, I ain't gonna do it. Don't force yourself in 2024. Do not limit yourself, but do not force yourself in this year. Do not. Yeah, because apparently we continuously complain and murmur and all these things. We want in 2024, we want to reach our full potential. We want to start the process of reaching our full potential in 2024. Therefore, how will we in 2024 together reach our actualized self? So for me, this took me some time because I really needed to sit, I really needed to pray, and I was like, God, I need to do better in 2024. And I want to feel like I have accomplished something in 2024. For me, I've been telling all my friends, 2023 was a freelance year for me. Basically, it was. I moved to the UK in 2023. I had no idea what I was doing. I just moved because I feel like I should have. But I thought that God brought me here for a purpose. And I said, God, in 2024, I want to start my process of being self-actualized. I want to start my process of reaching my full potential. And so I sat and I took some time and I wrote down like points on how I will reach my full potential, or start the process of reaching my full potential in 2024. And I think I should share this with you guys as we are on This Your Way I Like It. Yes, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And you may not be at the same point in life that I am right now, but I think you can sit and you can use some of the things that I have, and you can use them, or you can incorporate them with the things that you want for your life in 2024. And we do this together, and you tell me how is it going in the comment sections. Yeah, so guys, so I divided it into 5 parts, 5 areas. And the 5 areas are, and I will explain them as I go along, and then I'll just reiterate them in the end. Yeah, so the 5 areas are relationships. And relationships, not just personal relationships, but interpersonal relationships. So it's both intra and interpersonal relationships that I want to work on in 2024, because you have like all of these persons in your life, but how you treat them and how they treat you, and how you treat yourself as they treat you, should be easy. It shouldn't be hard ever. So how you mend broken relationships, how you treat relationships that are long standing, how you treat yourself, and all of these things. So basically, I put relationships into an entire box, and I said, okay, this year I will work on relationships. Not I trying to get into an intimate relationship, but it's just relationships with human beings on an everyday life, relationship with myself on an everyday basis. Yeah. The second one I wrote down was financial relationship. Guys, this one is kind of a hard one for me because a girl like nice things. But I have, like, on a monthly basis, I make a budget. And how I do this is basically how I buy ahead of time. So I know I get X amount of money per month. This month I'll say, well, hey, I will put this X amount of money to savings. I will buy household stuff this month. I will buy toiletries this month. I will buy whatever is needed, food this month. So every month I wouldn't buy food. Every month I wouldn't buy toiletries every month, because I would buy ahead and I'll just put on. So when is this month to buy something, I buy that. So that's a way in which I help myself save money. If I need money also, I would probably work an extra shift. Or if you need money, you work an extra shift. You pick up an extra bank shift or some overtime. You create ideas in your head. You sell something. You look for a little side hustle. Guys, listen, you must have extra cash somewhere put on, because you're going to have emergency days at some point in your life. You cannot be spending all your money. You cannot. And that's a thing that saving is I like nice things. Yeah, sometimes I spend. That's when I know I have extra money. But you must have some money put on for rainy days. And that is how I want to be this. My relationship with my finances this year must be better than how it was in 2023. Your relationship with your finances this year must be better than how it was yesterday. Okay? I have a longer time than you. Yes, it must be better, because we don't want to, like, end up at the end of the day, oh, you had to depend on this, you had to depend on that. No. Fix your finances today. I'm not a financial guru, but I can help you with the strategies that I use to me that works, and probably you may have a better strategy that we can talk about, or you can help me with. But save. Ensure that you put X amount of money per month per savings and do not touch it. Yes, sometimes we salary small, but save. And the next thing all you must do is throw all your tithes and offerings. I Seventh Adventist, so I don't know if everybody believes that, but show something in a church. God is bless you. God is bless you. The Bible said in Malachi, He going to pour out a blessing upon you once you give to Mister. So, guys, financial relationship this year is really important for us. We want house, we want car, we want land. Yes? We want to be renting all the days of our life. So what we're going to do? We're going to start to save them. Now every weekend we in some party spending money on bottles and all them things. We stopping that. Yeah? The next thing that is really big is your mental health. Talk to you guys about this, and I said I had a testimony about my mental health on how I compromised a little bit, and then it really affected me a little bit, and it's like, what? Never again. Yeah? So guys, your mental health is important. It is really important. Yes, us as young people, we neglect our mental health most of the time because we think we're young, we think we had the tenacity, we had the strength, and we're just going to brush off things. But at the end of the day, when you sit down in a nursing home, because this is where you're gonna end up, and or you may not end up in a nursing home. But guys, take your mental health seriously, because when you reach to the state of death and dying and reflection, you want to be reflecting on no stupid thing. You know what I mean? You want to reflect on good things. You want to reflect on achievements. You want to reflect on yes, I did that thing. I may not live to see the age of reflection, but when I'm reflecting, reflect daily and say, hey, I've put in this work, I've put in this effort. Fix your mental health, guys. Your mental health is important. Take a day at the spa, go skiing, take a bus tour, take a bus ride, go on a trip, take a vacation, take days off of work just because. Listen, don't tell them I tell all you that. Yes, but ensure that your mental health is intact. And if you find that your mental health is not intact, you will be spiraling at people left and right and center because you angry with self, and we don't want that. Yeah, my one on all you come listen. Let me tell all you something. Come listen. Yeah, so keep your mental health intact. The next thing I have on my list is my health and my physical health. So this year I say like, hey, I'm going to eat healthier. I'll try to eat healthier because I'm a pizza girl. Listen, if you know me, I love a pizza. Yes, if you know me, let me tell you something. I don't know who invented pizza, but guys, all you overdo I sorry. Yeah, I love pizza. So I really need to cut down in the amount of pizza that I be eating. Yeah, it don't show in my body because I don't know, I have some kind of good metabolism or something that breaks down things really well. But I love to eat pizza. But ensure that your physical health this year is intact. This year, take some money from your finances, and I plan to do that. And go, no matter how young you be, go and take a full body checkup. From your head to your eyes to your nose from your head to your toe, guys. From head to toe, we want to check our physical health. We want to go into the hospital. I don't know if you have the resources, you can do it private, but there are public hospitals that do these things. And you don't play biggish. Listen, let me tell you something. You see this biggest thing that all you like to be playing? That I can't go public, I can't. The same doctors who work in private work in public. Don't tell them I tell all you that. Yeah? But get your physical health in order. Go to the gym, diet, do things to enhance your physical health and to enhance your body. Because this year we're talking about who? We're talking about self. We're not talking about auntie, uncle, niece, brother, sister, mother, father. Well, don't lie. We're talking about mother, father because the Bible says, you see, honor thy father and thy mother, that thy days may be long upon the land which the Lord thy God had given thee. So listen, mommy and daddy is important, but you know, you have some parents that they're not on your side. Some people have some of them parents. I don't have them parents, but some people have some of them parents that they're not on your side. I don't know how you're going to balance that, but try as much as possible to reconnect. I don't know, but guys, honor your parents, yeah, and honor self with honoring your parents. So that's about physical health. And the next thing that I really am excited about is reading 4 books this year. That is enhancing mind. So that's the 5th thing on the list. So let us go back through them. The first one is relationships. The second one is financial health. The third one is mental health. The fourth one is physical health. And the 5th one is now enhancing mind. Yeah. So this year, I want us to read at least 4 books. Well, I want to read at least 4 books because I divided my year into quarters. So we'll get into that a little bit later in this video. But enhancing mind. So this year, I plan to read 4 books. Baby steps for the persons who now starting, yeah, but I plan to read a spiritual book. I plan to read a book on business. I think it's Rich Dad Poor Dad. I plan to read a book basically within my field of nursing, and just a book that I might like or something. It could be a novel, it could be a magazine, it could be something that enhances your mind and mindset on how to be better and how to reach your full potential as a young person, as an individual. Yeah, since we have established the fact of the 5 things that we just stated, that is finances, relationships, mental health, physical health, and enhancing mind, we will now, well, what I did was divided my year into 4 quarters. So you know, the year has 12 months, yeah. So I've decided to split my year into 4 parts, and I am going to look at it as 4 years, guys. We on a ball in 24 now. We ain't playing. So each of these months, so the first month, I don't know, this video is so so late for you, for some of us, but sorry, I've been busy. But I've decided to divide my year into 4 quarters. So January, February, March, which is giving us 90 days. So you have 90 days to complete a task, yeah. And then you have April, May, June, then July, August, September, October, November, December, yeah. So you have 4 90s, and that's going to make up you 365, yeah. I think, yeah, it should, yeah, because it's 365 days in a year, isn't it? Yeah. But I want us to look at January, February, March as the things that we haven't completed in 2023. So we're going to do a little reflection, and we're going to look back at 2023, and we're going to see the things that we haven't accomplished in 2023, and we're going to try to achieve them in the first 90 days of 2024. Yeah. We're going to try and see if we can achieve them in January, February, and March. So this, depending on if you had financial stuff that you wanted to complete, you had relationship stuff that you wanted, you had health and all of these things, you make the things into like a little, how to say this, like little task, yeah. And you try as much as possible to complete them within the 90 days. If you want to read a book like me, I want to finish reading. I'm reading this book now called The Great Controversy. It's a really good book. It's really teaching me a lot about Christianity back in the day, and how we should be as Christians, and the things that, and the times and the end of times that will be soon come upon us. Yeah. So I want to read, as I told you guys, I want to read a book in every quarter of the year. So I have 90 days to complete The Great Controversy. Then I have another 90 days to complete Rich Dad Poor Dad. You know, that's how I mean. I have another 90 days to complete the book on a book that I will choose on nursing to enhance, you know, the things that I do on a day-to-day basis. Listen, reading is never enough. Information, guys. Let me tell you a secret. Information is never enough, and nobody can take it away from you. When you have it in your brain, it sticks there. Nobody can take it from you. So what are you going to do? You're going to read a lot in 2024. Yeah. So we're going to read a lot in 2024. Yeah. So as I was saying, you're going to take January, February, March, and you're going to complete the task that you wanted to do in 2023. You're going to do them in the first 90 days. April, May, and June, what you want to do? You want to you want to establish your short-term goals that you have for 2024. You want to fit them into those 3 months, into April, May, and June. Yeah, because remember, we're looking at this year as 4 years. Yeah, it might sound really, but I had to sit and I had to think about this thing, because I've been seeing people doing this thing, and it's like, it is not that hard. If you sit, you take time, you take a Sunday evening and you sit, guys, and you plan out what you want to do. Unstoppable. There's a plain yellow pumpkin. Listen, it's a mess. Anyways, so yes, so you take your time and you set your goals, you set your priorities, you align things, because what we're doing this year, we are motivating self. We are reaching our highest, not transcendence, we're trying to reach our highest potential. Yeah, we're trying to reach our actualized self. So in April, May, June, you take your short-term goals and you pack them into that. Yes, you're going to work on them continuously because it's your short-term goals. Yes, you're going to work on them, but you're going to start them in these 3 months. Once you start something, you're going to finish it. The hardest thing is to start. This is what they always say. The hardest thing is to start. And I'm imploring you guys to start, because look at me. I wanted to start a YouTube channel how long? But I had to have the motivation. And if I didn't have the motivation, you think I would have been sitting here? No. So you had to motivate self. Tell all you that self in 2024. Yeah? In July, August, September. Because remember, we're watching at this year as 4 years. So you had 2023, we had 2024, 2025, and 2026. So we now at 2025. So you're going to look ahead now, and you're going to say, if I get these things covered by 2024 end, then 2025, what is the goal for 2025? Yeah, what are my aims for 2025? And you're going to write them down, and you're going to start to work on them. But you're not working on them at this instant, because remember, we in January still, so we in 2023, the things that we wanted in 2023. When it's time for you to do these things, take things in stride. It's not a rush, it's you. It is not you, nobody, it is you. So you take your time and you set your goals, and then you jump to 2026 and you do the same thing, but you're trying to start these things. You're looking ahead of time. You're trying to start these things. How am I going to build my finances? How am I going to do this relationship? How am I going to enhance my mental health? How am I going to enhance my mind? Yes? Guys, we can do this. And if I could do it, you can do it. Guys, if you know me from a child, then you would be like, growth has been growing. What is that? Is that the word? Anyways, so it's like, I have grown. I've watched myself grow. And while you're doing these things, guys, I want you to journal. Listen, I have a journal that I have started, and it has been a wonderful ride with this journal. Because when I read back some of this stuff, it's like, wait, I said this? Wait, I say this? Guys, it has been so good. Yeah? So, get a journal. Write down stuff, guys. Write. Yeah? So, do that in 2024, yeah? And make your plans, make visions for yourself. And organizations have long-term and short-term goals, and they have a vision statement and all of these things. Have those things for yourself, guys. We're talking about self in 2024. We're talking about nobody but self in 2024. If people we leaving people. If people are on our side, hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more. Listen, hit the road, because if you're not in alignment with the plans that I have for me, you got to go. Because we've been doing this thing too long with trying to bring people along with us. No, we're doing it for self this year. I want to see us living our best, soft, independent, standing on business, holding people accountable, reciprocating life in 2024. Okay. So, as we have divided our year into 4 parts, that is 2023, 2024, 2025, 2026, and we balancing it out, and we going along, yeah, and we envisioning things for the future, and yeah, we're going back a little bit to the past, but we're not lamenting on the past. We just had 3 months to fix it, and then get to 2024 in April, May, and June. Yes? I don't have to do that because I really didn't have nothing to go back and reflect on from 2023. Just basically probably relationships that I need to build and stuff, like with family and friends and all of these things. But finances and all of these things, we on par with that. So I have started to do my books. Yeah, I have started to exercise. I haven't started to eat healthy as yet, but we will get there. Yes, we will get there. Yeah, so I want you guys to write these things down, and as you accomplish a goal, have a visual. So as you accomplish a goal, you take it and you say, well, yes, I did this. And what you do, you know me, I can buy pizza. I can buy pizza. What you do, you reward yourself for the achievement that you have made with self. Yeah, so another thing that I'm saying is also divide your weeks into days. Yeah, so 1 week has 7 days. Yeah, isn't it? 1 week has 7 days, isn't it? Yeah, so you will divide a week into 6 days, because you always have to have a day for rest. Listen, rest is important. Don't let nobody tell you you gotta work 7 days a week. Don't let nobody tell you you had to work 7 days a week. 6 days shall thou labor and do all thy work. The 7 that do this in me. Anyways, so you divide you week into days. So say for instance, me, Monday, I what? Why do I Monday? Oh, I read on Mondays. I read on Mondays and I read on Monday nights. So I try to do a chapter in the morning and a chapter in the night, and then I do me quarterly every day. Yeah. So on Mondays I read. On Tuesdays I haven't started exercising yet, but I will try to start. Yeah, because I've been busy working and I tired and I work in night shift. It's like, yeah, but this is the things that you do. Wednesdays, if somebody wants to lime and frolic, I have Wednesdays to lime and frolic. If I need to go out on a date or something, I will have that Wednesdays for that. Yeah, and Thursdays, you have Thursdays to plan out stuff. So this is the things I do and this is the things I want to do. You set another agenda, you set another schedule, you say, well, yeah, this is what I'm going to do. So every day you ensure you work towards one of the goals, one of the priorities, one of the things that you have. So my things that I have, remember, is relationship, finances, mental health. On Fridays I have this Me app on my phone. I would normally listen to it. It's like things that will help motivate me. And you know, you have a therapist, you talk to your therapist, what's not. Listen guys, fix self this year, guys. I plead with all you, fix self this year. So as your months go by, you're going to see it's going to become easier. Yes, plan your years ahead. Don't plan now for now, and ensure that you always have emergency cash. Yeah, okay. So as we get down to the end of this video, those are the things I want you guys to have a visual gratification of your achievements. Like, have them, write them on walls, put them up, put them in a book, put them on your walls, stick them somewhere you can see them, take them off whenever you achieve something, and reward yourself for it. Yeah, so winding down to the end of this video, because I've been talking a lot, isn't it? I've been talking a lot. So how do we get these tasks done? Yeah, because you might say, oh, you're saying all of these things and all these things seems like jumbled and what's not. But guys, listen, be open to new experiences. That's the first thing. Don't shut yourself in. Don't shut yourself out from conversations. That's why you need to read, because you will be able to engage in conversations now, isn't it? Read things, explore, open your mind to new things. Grab every opportunity to improve yourself, guys. You see me, I am a nurse. I wanted to be a part of this thing. You know what I did? I emailed my manager. I said, hey, this is the thing I want to do, because I see myself, me see now for now, you know, I see myself in 2 years or 1 year, a year and a half time, that I'm going to be a part of this thing. Yes, so be open to new experiences, be open to new ideas, and these things will help you to improve self. Embrace your personal growth, and this is why we journaling, because we could reflect, isn't it? We want to what? Reflect. So as we reflect, we will see, hey, I've come thus far and I've been doing me, and I am proud of me. You know, that's how you motivate self. Yes, have a sense of authenticity. You see me, once you see me and I'm in a good mood, well, most times, listen, I running and jumping and skipping and playing. You want to know if at my big age I be doing them things. But be your authentic self. Don't be pushed and pulled together by your environment. Don't allow your environment to decide how you should be and when you should be and who you should be. Yeah, you're going to have a time and place for everything, but be your authentic self. Yeah, be aware, be self-aware, guys. Have a positive outlook on life. So with being self-aware, I talked about self-awareness earlier. Know the things that you're capable of and know the things that you're not capable of, and try to improve on the things that you're not capable of and continue doing the things that you are capable of. Yes, seek individuals who have the same mindset as you. Guys, I talk about this just now. We might say, oh, this one just thinks she biggish now or whatever. Let them say that, because at the end of the day, they ain't got nothing to do with you. Zero. Because if you want to elevate yourself and I want to elevate myself, and you're gonna be talking about me because I want to elevate myself, tell me how that making any sense. You got to go, you got to hit the road like a jack. Yes. So seek individuals with the same values and mindset as you. I can't want to say I'm a nurse and I want to go line me with pilots unless I have an interest in pilotry. Yes, you know what I mean? So guys, have people in your circle who are the same interest and value as you. And when it comes to your finances, be on levels with people who have the same finances as you or a little above. You see the ones beneath? We ain't saying we better than people, no. But guys, it's on same levels or above. That's what we're doing in 2024. We're not sticking to, oh man, this, and we complain. Look. Look, we ain't doing that. Trust your instincts. 2023, that's a thing that one of me think that I need to get back to, because in 2023, like, I let me guard down, and I keep talking about this, but it's like I need to trust my instincts more in 2024. Yes, so trust your instincts. Listen to your gut feeling. Once your gut telling you something, that's God talking to you in his silence. If your gut say, man, you don't do this thing, don't do it, because your mental health will be in shattering pieces. Listen, your mental health will be shattered coming down the line. Yes, it might look nice and rosy, but guys, it is not worth your mental health. It is not. So trust your instincts and build deeper connections with people. That's when we're talking about relationships, interpersonal relationships. Build deeper connections. Network with people. Do things that will help you to elevate self and help you to be a person that people can look up to. Not everybody going to be this type of upstanding individual, but try as much as possible to be somebody's role model. Yeah, I know people like to say, oh, I get to be my own role model, but indirectly and unconsciously we have role models. And don't let nobody tell you, oh, I don't have a role model. Like, they do. They definitely do. Because you must look up to something. And if you don't look up to something, you must be looking to God, isn't it? So you have a role model, and you should stick to building, like, try and see if you can build long-lasting relationships and network with people. And, try to maneuver yourself into places that will benefit you. And most importantly, be empathetic. Empathy in this world these days, people are not empathetic as much, but I'm imploring you guys to be empathetic with self and exhibit a genuine interest in others. Yeah, so once you do those things, guys, those are the ways we can get to our full potential and our actualized self, as Maslow hierarchy indulges us to be. A person with zest and a person with juice and a person with a little towards ourselves. And when we're looking back on life, let it be not of regrets. Yes, you might have regrets now, but fix them. You had 3 months to fix them. You had January, February, March. You had those months to fix 2023 and 2022 and 2021 messes. But you see, from April, May, and June, we stick into 2024, 2025, and 2026 and beyond, guys. Because I want us to be better individuals. I want us to live our softest life. I want to live my softest life. I don't know about you. I want to be independent. I don't want to be independent as to be independent. But when the time comes for me to embrace a intimate relationship, it must be that, yes, this person had a flex, but I have a flex too. This person had a juice, but I have a juice too. And you attract what you have. They say opposite attracts. Opposite don't always attract, but you will attract what you have. So basically, I am saying that be a better self in 2024. Set goals and plans and stick to them in 2024, and you'll see how your life will feel better. You will feel more purposeful and you will feel more fulfilled. So I really want to leave you guys with a quote as we end this video. I've been talking really long, but I hope you guys got the gist of what I was saying. So the quote says, embrace who you are, pursue your passion, and unlock your full potential. Let me say it again. Embrace who you are, pursue your passion. And nobody passion auntie, uncle, nephew, niece. Embrace who you are and pursue your passion and unlock your true potential. Self-actualization, guys, is the key to living a fulfilling and authentic life. And who else you want to be? You can't be nobody else. You gotta be yourself. So guys, I really hope that this video meant a lot to you guys. I hope that you learned something. I hope that you put the things that I've said into practice, and I really pray that God continues to bless, guide, and protect you in 2024 as you set better goals and values and belief systems for yourself, and you stick to them. Yeah, so thank you for watching, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Yes, and if you have any like thoughts on this video, you can just put them in the comment section. Okay, thank you guys for watching.